What's going on, guys? I'm Venomousfatman, and here's a brand new OTGT for all of you guys out there. This time I'm talking about Okamiden for the Nintendo DS. Now, Okamiden is an actual sequel to another game that's also on the Nintendo Wii, and I believe also the PlayStation 2, Okami, which was about a dog called Amaterasu, which is kind of like a celestial dog or a goddess for the most part. Most of you guys, if you haven't played Okami, you know her from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's the dog called Amaterasu. This story, though, in this particular game, is about her son. It's called Chibi Terasu, which is pretty much her baby, her boy, her little pup. Now, this game, what I really love about this game and why I love playing it so much, this game really sets up an atmosphere. It really makes a bigger effort than most games out there to set up a world or to engage you in this kind of immersive world of things that are going on around you. You want to keep playing this game because it's such a calming atmosphere and it's so nice to see this world and actually care about what's going on in it, which is really cool. You don't find a lot of games out there that do that very well. There are very, very few. A lot of them tend to be more kind of like RPGs, very similar to this. This is kind of an action RPG, but most other like traditional style RPGs are much more better at doing things like that. But it's very nice to see a different type of take on it, in a game like this. So, but story-wise, really briefly, because I don't want to give so much away, you guys have to play this game. It's about her pup, and pretty much, a little side note, if you haven't played the first Okami, this game gives you a brief summary of what went on in the first game, and it drops you right into the action. But besides that, an evil that pretty much Amaterasu kind of vanquished in the previous game has returned and is bringing darkness and all these plagues to the land, bringing with it evil spirits and such, and plaguing the people that live in that area. So it's Chibi Terasu's job not only to exorcise the demons that are plaguing all the people there, but also to bring life back to the land, via actually, restoring different dead trees and stuff to their former glory, their spring glory and such, and things like that. You go throughout the entire world of the actual game doing different tasks and such, RPG style. What's really cool is that with this game, gameplay wise, is that you use both of the DS's screens, the top and the touch screen. You use the touch screen a lot with the actual brush strokes that you do with the celestial brush, which is Chibi Terasu's tail, if you guys could see that there. It's kind of like you have to actually draw different circles and lines and stuff, and different things happen in the world depending on what type of actual brush stroke that you drew. This entire game looks like a traditional Japanese ink painting. If you guys have seen those, it's pretty much the different kanji and caricatures that are drawn on different paper that represent Japanese symbols that are drawn continuously with an ink brush, and they look really beautiful. This is what the entire game pretty much looks like, which I thought was really awesome. I love the way it looks, from the characters to Chibi Terasu himself. Pretty much every character has this outline where it looks like they were just drawn with an ink brush, and it doesn't, don't get me wrong, it doesn't pretty much annoy you when you're actually looking at it. It doesn't pretty much do much for the gameplay. It's just the overall look and feel of it, which is so well done. It's just I didn't find myself becoming annoyed by it when I was actually playing. But what that comes into play, though, is, like I said, the different brush strokes that you draw on the touchscreen. You could hit L or R on the DS top buttons, and the screen, from what's going on the top screen, which you're looking at, which is you moving Chibi Terasu, it goes downward, turns beige, and you could draw whatever brushstroke that you want. And depending on what you draw on there, different things happen in the world, whether you're drawing a line, which is pretty much to attack enemies, or to cut objects in half, or a circle to bring things back to life and exorcise demons. There's a whole bunch of different brushstrokes. There's a ton of them, and each one of them, the actual powers that you get, are based on ancient Japanese mythological creatures, which is really cool. There's a lot of traditional Japanese history / fantasy and / mythology that is all kind of jam-packed into this game, and it all works so very well. Now, bottom line is this. You guys definitely need to play this game if you have a Nintendo DS, because this is the type of games that I love coming from Capcom, that I really love to actually play, because there's a lot of effort thrown into here. There's so much value you're getting out of this. There's a whole bunch of side quests, by the way. There's lovable characters. There's a good story behind it. This is something that which you really don't see a lot of from Capcom. It's usually either Mega Man or fighting games, and it's really good and gratifying to get something like this. So, bottom line, definitely pick this game up. Even if you aren't able to get this game, you should definitely play the first Okami if you do have the opportunity to, because like I said, that game is very similar to this, so you kind of get the same similar idea. So this game is awesome. Definitely go and get it. But anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. Leave your comments and video responses. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you guys think of this game. If you like Okamiden, if you hate it, do you like Okami, the original game, or do you hate that game? Do you like Amaterasu or Chibi-Terusu as characters? Put it all in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. So, I'm VFM, I'm out, and that was only the goddamn truth, people. Talk to y'all later.